Hey sports card fans, it's John Boggs fan. Hope you're all doing well. John Mangini has an amazing sports card collection, but what makes it even more impressive is that he has cards from so many different sets, both post-war and pre-war. Well, what I'm going to try to do is stump John Mangini by showing off a card from a set that I think John does not have a card from. Now, this challenge is brought about by Rick, Vintage Oddball Cards. He's doing a VR contest to celebrate his channel reaching 2,000 subscribers. Rick, congratulations on the growth of your channel. Well deserved. If you're not familiar with his channel, I will have a link to it in the description of this video. Rick has an amazing collection as well, and a lot of it is pre-war, some just mind-blowing cards. Anyway, what Rick wants us to do is show off a card from a pre-1990 set that we think John Mangini does not have a card from. Now, we have to have the card in hand, and it's not about the specific card, but we have to show a card from a set that we think John does not have any of the cards within that set. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show off a card from a set that I think I can stump John Mangini with. All right, before I get to the card that is going to be part of this official entry, there was a card that I thought I was going to use. I want to show that off and tell you why I chose not to use this particular card. But it's the 1984 Ajax dog food card of Boggs. Now, there was a 1983 set produced, and I think has a Cal Ripken card in it. This one is from 1984. It is blank back. All right. Now, one of the reasons why I chose not to use this card for the contest is, for some reason, in the back of my head, I seem to recall John showing off not the Boggs card, but another card from this set. It may have been the 83 set, it may have been the 84 set. The 84 set has a Dale Strawberry, has a second Dale Strawberry that actually has a picture of Mookie Wilson. George Bell, I believe, is in this set. Kent Herbeck, I believe. It's a 10-card set. But the other reason why I chose not to use this card is it's an unofficial or unlicensed card. There was no Ajax dog food, so this was not in any type of official food product or anything. It's unlicensed, sort of like the Broder cards were in the 1980s, early 1990s. So some collectors stay away from this unlicensed stuff unless you're a player collector like myself and want to add a card like this to their collection. So I chose not to go with this card. So I will now show off the card from the set that I think that John Mangini does not have a card from. And it just got under the time frame that Rick set for this contest. He said it had to be a pre-1990 set, and this is from 1989. And it is the 1989 Topps Heads Up Test issue. These are extremely hard to find. Now, from the research that I have done, this was a test issue in 1989. They actually came out with another set of Heads Up. Boggs was not in it, but it was in 1990. They are fairly common to come across. And some people think that they have found one of the test issue ones. But as you can see on the back here, the date is 1989. And the easier ones to come across have a date of 1990, but there were 24 different cards in the set. This is number 11, and from what I found is that Topps supposedly only made and distributed 24 boxes. Now, each box contained 24 one pack cards, or one card packs. And I guess it was only distributed to a few stores in Pennsylvania. Now, I don't know if these were card stores, retail stores. I'm not sure where they distributed it from, but only 24 boxes were supposedly produced and distributed. To be honest with you, I've had this so long in my collection, I can't recall how I came about it. I think it may have been part of a large Boggs collection that I bought probably in 2004, 2005 time frame. I bought nearly 1,000 Wade Boggs cards, and this one may have been a part of it. So glad I'm able to have this in my collection. It still has the original suction cup to it. It came, I believe, with the suction cup attached in the pack. Again, really hard to find. There was the biggest card in the set is the Ken Griffey Jr. Bo Jackson has a card in this set as well, and recently a PSA 9 graded Bo Jackson from the 1989 Topps Heads Up test issue sold for nearly $5,000. For Wade Boggs, I think there's one PSA 8 and is it 2 PSA 6s? I think there's only 3 that have been graded by for Wade Boggs. Now, my understanding, again, in doing some more research, is that because of the suction cup here and the thickness of it, that PSA will only grade it without the suction cup. So there's a lot of concern with, you know, damaging the card. So I would love to have this graded, but I would have to find a way to remove that suction cup without doing any damage to the card. So I'm a little bit leery in trying to take the suction cup off to be able to grade it. But here is the card from the set that I think John Mangini does not have a card from. The 1989 Topps Heads Up test issue. So John, the challenge has been made. Would love to know if you do have a card from this set or not. And again, Rick, thanks for doing this contest. Congratulations again on your channel reaching 2,000 subscribers. And with that, that's all I have for you. So until next time, thanks for watching.